having a problem with this law ended up in the problems that we were trying to resolve after they had suspended some clauses. So, Honorable Chair, we are moving these new amendments in very good faith because we know it would assist not only the citizens, not only the people who are serving in places like where judicial officers serve, but everybody, Mr. Speaker. So this is done to just catch up with the changes in the emerging technologies, and allow me to congratulate Honorable Aden for such a judicious job he has done in combing through the Cybercrime Act and proposing such good amendments that fortify this very useful piece of legislation. I thank you, Honorable Chair.
I propose the question that clause 2 be amended as proposed by the Chair. Yes, the Honorable Zamzam.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika, na mimi pia niweze kuunga mkono especially clause 6 ambayo hapa kuna mambo ya swim swap. Mheshimiwa Spika, kuna watu hata umepelekwa katika vituo vya polisi.
Honorable Zamzam,
Mheshimiwa Spika.
Order, Honorable Zamzam. We are on clause 2.
We are in clause 2.
Very well. Proceed on clause 2.
Okay. Mheshimiwa Spika, cybercrime imekuwa ikiendelea sana katika taifa hili. Na niweze kumwambia ndugu yangu Daudi na Kiare, kama kuna kitu kizuri mmefanyia wananchi wa Kenya ni kuleta huu mswada wa kuweza kuweka marekebisho katika matumizi mabaya ya mtandao. Mheshimiwa Chair, Wakenya wengi wanahangaika na mambo haya. Mtu hata akienda kushtaki anaambiwa hakuna sheria ambayo imetimilizika kuweza kuwachukulia hatua. Kwa hiyo hino sheria clause 2, mimi nataka nikupongeze sana Kiare na ndugu yangu Daudi. Hii itaweza kuweka Kenya inyoroshwe, manake watu walitumia ile freedom of speech, mtu kuweza kumtatiza mwananchi mwenzake vile anavyotaka, kumwekea mambo ambayo hana, wengine wanachukuliwa uchi wanawekwa kwenye mtandao, waunganishwa na sura za watu wengine. Kwa hiyo Mheshimiwa Spika, hii itaweza kuiweka jamii ya Kenya straight na Kenya itaenda mbele tukiwa na heshima. Mheshimiwa Spika, asante sana.
Asante sana, Honorable Undo.
Chair, while it's laudable for these amendments, but I think we are being overreactionary. And as I've always told young people, if you don't have thick skins, if you don't have enough shock absorbers, if you don't have a big heart, then don't join public service. Don't join public space. Because whichever way, you'll be ridiculed, either in person, in social media, all over. It's normal life. It's normal life for a particular politician or a person in public space. But I totally agree, there must be some kind of decorum, some kind of respect. We must put some bit of manners in criticism, in challenges. But we should not be too restrictive. Don't fear, Zamzam. If they show your beautiful face, we allow. Don't punish little small boys and girls. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
May we hear from Honorable Achi?
Thank you, Chair. Chair, while I listen to Prof, I want to allow the Chair and to tell you, you realize the challenges we are going to go through because of our visas. And one of the things that is going to hurt Kenya, as much as we are laughing, and this is going to cure, because what all embassies are doing, Chair, is to stay with your passport. I even know a member of parliament who is here, the passport has been 1 month. They're just looking at it, looking at all your social media. So we have to bring in caution for our children who would wish to go for studies abroad, but they might find no space to go because of what they don't know. And number 2, Chair, what I want our Chair to think through, even as we go through this, that if I have the first SIM card that you know is for Beatrice Elachi, the second SIM card must be of Beatrice Elachi. The third, you don't need that SIM card, because 2 SIM cards are enough. And if you're really a serious person, you need 3, 4 SIM cards, then you pay for it. But you must be the person who is owning that SIM card. Thank you, Chair.
There was another interest, or it died out? Okay. Mzee wa Kazi, Honorable.
Mr. Speaker, civility in the management of our public affairs is not a sign of cowardice. I want to commend the chair of ICT committee and my colleague, the Honorable Aden, for thinking out of the box. Because the reason why the people of Kenya have decided for now for us to be their leaders is to provide guidance, to provide leadership without fear, without favor, and without abrogating their rights. The reason why they are, today you can do anything. Issues that even threaten our sovereignty, our security, the very fabric of our society. And yet we want to remain an independent, sovereign republic, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is not punitive. This is just guidance. You have been told, follow the procedures. You have been told, respect the due process. You have been told, don't be too abusive. And there's nothing better than we can do as the legislative arm of the Republic of Kenya. And therefore, I want to commend you for doing this. And my only solace to those who will be using this, hoping that the president is going to assent to this, you are being guided positively because, you see, there are certain things that you must do at certain stage actually in your life. When you are a young person, there are certain things that you must always be concerned with. But a time will come when retrospectively you will say, I wish I was told. I wish this happened. And because the world now is becoming a global village, I think the best we can do right now is to offer legislative guidance in the use of this facility, whether it's AI, whether it's computer generated. And I think what we are doing is the right thing. There's nothing to fear. Go on, and I hope and pray that once we pass this, the president is going to assent to this, and this will offer proper guidance to those who want to use this facility.
Very well, very well, ranking member and veteran Adan Kenan. I think you have guided well. Unless otherwise, allow me now to put the question. What's the information, Chair?
Honorable Chair, it could not have been said better than how our ranking member put it in terms of civility. But to rebuttal what Honorable Professor Undo, the Honorable Member for Dagoretti South, and even what has been said by our very ranking member, these are things that we might need to consider, Honorable Chair. One, in these amendments, we were so restrained to ensure that we are not going above board in terms of tidying up our law. Secondly, the need for it, knowing that Professor Undo is a scientist, he would appreciate this, that in Kenya today, we are being told that out of the entire globe, Kenyans are the biggest users of open AI, and especially ChatGPT, and all the other risks that come with that. Secondly, globally, the time people are spending online, on average, is around 2 hours, 13 minutes. But in Kenya, the average is around 4 hours, 12 minutes. Meaning that if a Kenyan is awake for 8 hours, there are Kenyans who spend half of their day on social media with all the incumbent risks.
Make it short.
Thirdly, and very most importantly, for the figures that a professor would understand, the concern on misinformation globally is standing at around 53%. But in Kenya, the concern on misinformation is at 83%. How more pervasive would we allow our society to be? That out of 10 posts that you see, chances are that 8.3 of them are fake, are misinformation, malinformation, disinformation, or toxic. So, Honorable Chair, I think we are well in our place to fortify our laws to guard ourselves against some of these exposures. I thank you very much, Chair.
I now put the question that clause 2 be amended as proposed by the chair. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. We have another amendment by Honorable Aden?
Yes, it was back, but it's something that I drop also. I had proposed an amendment on clause 2, but Chair, I am dropping that amendment.
Very well, you have gone on record. I now put the question that clause 2, as amended, be part of the bill. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Title.
I propose the question that the title be the title of the bill. I now put the question that the title be the title of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 1.
I propose the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Mover, do the reporting.
Honorable Chairman, I beg to move that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 41 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments.
Honorable members, I now put the question, which is that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 41 of 2024, and its approval thereof with amendments. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Very well, we are done.
Honorable members, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, the chairperson on the cancer prevention bill. Chairperson to report to the House. No, the chairperson was Honorable Mboko Milemba.
Sorry.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the whole House has considered the President's recommendations to the Cancer Prevention and Control Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 45 of 2022, and its approval thereof without amendments, therefore deleting all substantive clauses of the bill.
The mover to move agreement with the report.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House agree with the committee in the said report. I also request Honorable Professor Ondo to second the motion for agreement with the report of the committee of the whole House.
Honorable Wilberforce Oundo.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I second.
Honorable members, I propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. In the mood of the House that I put the question. Honorable members, I now put the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Yeah, honorable members, I hope the House understands the import of that resolution. Just for the record, it means that the House, having agreed with the President's recommendations to the Cabinet, to the Cancer Prevention Control Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 45 of 2022, that bill is lost because you essentially deleted all its clauses. So that should be on record. Yeah, the chairperson to report to the House with regard to the computer misuse bill.
Very well, Honorable Speaker. I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 41 of 2024, and approved the same with amendments.
Mover to move agreement with the report.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report, and I also request Honorable Kiarie, Chairperson of the ICT Committee, to second the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of the Whole House.
Honorable Kiarie, John.
Honorable Speaker, I do second. Thank you very much.
Yeah, honorable members, I put the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. Did I propose the question or I put? I proposed. For the avoidance of doubt, I want to repeat what we did, just to be sure. Honorable members, I propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. Is it the mood of the House that I put the question? Honorable members, I now put the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. The mover to move third reading.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 41 of 2024, be now read a third time. I also request Honorable Kiarie to second.
Honorable John Kiarie.
Honorable Speaker, this is an amazing job that the House has done this afternoon. We all know the history of the Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Law, starting in 2019 when this House passed it the first time. It went through a lot of speed bumps, especially in the courts of justice, in the judiciary. And Mr. Speaker, you being a person who understands how that side of the government works, you know that there are some individuals in judiciary who are regretting some of the actions that they had taken on this act. So what we have done this afternoon is to fortify a very important piece of legislation as country is dealing with emerging technologies and how they can be used not for negativity, but for productivity. We've got amazing minds in Kenya. We've got people who can code. We've got great developers. We've got young people who are graduating in engineering, in cybercrime, and all these efforts of rolling out backbone fiber, rolling out connectivity, rolling out last mile connectivity. For us to be able to have good space in the interwebs, it is good to have laws and frameworks that take care of this. So, Honorable Speaker, I second.
Honorable members, I propose the question, which is that the Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 41 of 2024, be now read a third time. The Honorable Zamzam.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika, na mimi niweze kuchukua fursa hii kuweza kupongeza kamati andalizi ambao wameshughulikia masuala ya cybercrime ama utumizi mbaya wa mtandao. Mheshimiwa Spika, Mheshimiwa Spika, ni dhahiri dunia ya sasa mambo yanaenda ndivyo sivyo, na hasa katika taifa letu tumeona mtandao ukitumiwa vibaya na ikawa hakuna sheria ambayo inaweza ikawekwa kuwa kuchukuliwa hatua wale wanaotumia mtandao mbaya. Mheshimiwa Spika, tumeona mpaka viongozi wanawekwa kwenye majeneza. Tumeona watu, mama ya mtu anawekwa uchi kwenye mtandao. Tumeona mambo mazito sana yakifanywa watu, Mheshimiwa Spika, mpaka mtu anachukua uhai wake kwa kuona kuwa ameaibika, amedhalilika kwenye mtandao, Mheshimiwa Spika. Na kuna wengine pia anatumia hii sim card, ana sim card karibu 60. Anatukana na hii, akitoka anachukua hii, anachukua hii, kwa sababu anajua hakuna sheria ambayo inaweza kampin down na yeye kuchukuliwa hatua, Mheshimiwa Spika. Taifa la Kenya lazima liongozwe kwenye mazingira ambayo mtu ndiyo ana haki ya kutoa ile mazungumzo yake ama freedom of speech, Mheshimiwa Spika, lakini asiitumie vibaya kumdhalilisha Mkenya mwenzake. Na Mheshimiwa Spika, mimi kama mama Mombasa, mimi nataka kusema kuwa napongeza sana kwa sababu watu wengi sana wamedhalilika. Sisi wenyewe hata wabunge tunatukanwa usiku na mchana. Kama umenichagua kama kiongozi wako na unaona mimi pengine sijakufaa, ngoja siku ya kura ikifika uende kwa debe ukaniondoe kwenye kura. Lakini kutumia mtandao kuweza kunidhalilisha, mimi ni mama ya mtu, mimi ni mzazi, mimi ni Mkenya kama wewe, unaenda unatoa vitu ambavyo haviko, unasambaza habari ambazo haziko, Mheshimiwa Spika. Jamani, kama kuna mtu ana furaha siku ya leo, Mheshimiwa Spika, ni Mama Zamzam. Manake Mombasa ilikuwa imeanza kudorora, Mheshimiwa Spika. Watoto wameharibika, wanatumiwa na wapinzani, wanakuja wanaweka habari ambazo sizo za sawa, lakini ukienda kushtaki, jaji anakuambia hakuna sheria ambayo za kunifanya mimi nichukue hatua. Kwa hiyo Mheshimiwa Spika, mimi nataka kusema akili kama za Kiare, akili kama za ndugu yetu Daudi, ndio akili zinatakikana katika hii taifa. Watoto sisi tumewapeleka makanisani na tunaabudu nao ili wao watoto ambao wako straight. Kama una shida na kiongozi, ngojea baadaye. Kama una shida na jirani yako, una shida na mtu yoyote, wewe ngoja mambo usuluhishe kisawa, kuliko kumweka kwenye mitandao na kutumia mbinu tofauti tofauti kumtukana. Asante.
The Honorable Beatrice Elachi is recognized.
Yes, it's third reading. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we are all here saying we put the question. But today I want to thank my chair, Kiari, and Daoud. Mr. Speaker, you realize what we have gone through. You know, sometimes we do it, but we forget the effects that this thing has had. Today, when you look at our Kenyan in Tanzania, I think they salute you today because of the pain they have gone through. And I know they're going to go through a lot of pain even after those elections. So let us not just take it very lightly. They have gone through pain. They even ask us, some even call us, you want to tell us in our country, we can't just put in a law that will respect everyone's space. You know, the biggest challenge of all this is when someone infringes in your private space and then now takes advantage for that private space. And I think that is what we are curing, Mr. Speaker. And so, Mr. Speaker, it is important as leaders to sometimes face the hardest battle, but deal with it. I remember, Mr. Speaker, on Sunday, Pastor Rocky of Mavuno said that what you meditate on is what will be your tomorrow's mindset. What we are trying to avoid is what our children will meditate on, because this space is just direct to them. And tomorrow's mindset will now start thinking better. It will start thinking to respect that flag of Kenya. It will start thinking when someone comes on the social media and speaks and you wonder whether he's still in this country called Kenya, and he's a foreigner, and he takes advantage of everything. So, Mr. Speaker, as I finalize, I want to say thank you for us being bold enough. The ones who remained in this house, we've been bold enough to face this and say enough is enough. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Undo, what is burning?
I just want to put a point. Indeed, let me commend Daoud. Many times members prepare bills, but to get to this level, sometimes it's a Herculean task. It's a long, rigorous process, and we should encourage as many members as possible to bring as many bills as possible so that we improve on the existing laws, we fill in the missing gaps, so that we have a progressive society. I just wish to commend that we seem to believe that this particular bill is targeting a certain category of people, is for the safety of some leaders, probably people in public space. But we should try also as much as possible as
Honorable Undo, why are you imputing belief on members?
No, I'm just saying, Honorable Speaker, people in public space are not only here. They're in government, they're in the executive, they're in the judiciary, they're church
Honorable
leaders.
Kainan is on a point of order.
Mr. Speaker, because I know as a seasoned lawyer, you have already noted what the Honorable Dr. Oundo was trying to insinuate. This is a deliberative house. This bill has gone through all the stages. Actually, what you have done right now is a favor. We should have concluded this bill long ago. Towards the tail end, casting aspersions on the integrity, the mindset of all the members who have participated in this bill in all the stages, in my opinion, is not acceptable. Will I be right, Mr. Speaker, to ask the Honorable Dr. Oundo to apologize, to withdraw, apologize, because we are not here to waste our time. We are here to legislate and pass a bill that in our minds, we think will add value. If he doesn't believe in it, he has the right to vote against it. If he doesn't believe in it, he has had all the time actually to participate in the debate. But towards the tail end, casting aspersion, and for those of us who are here, for those of us who are participating in this bill, is unacceptable. Can he withdraw, apologize, so that we can move to the next stage?
Honorable Undo, you will withdraw the part of your contribution which imputes a belief only known to yourself among members.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. On that account...
In law, we say, not even the devil may know what is in a man's mind.
Thank you. The devil that doesn't come across my mind. In respect to what probably members think I imputed the wrong motive, it was never my intention, and I withdraw. I withdraw that particular aspect. But I just want to put it very clear that everybody in this country is obliged to lead and live a very straight life. We must, as a community, not castigate, not criminalize objective criticism, objective comments, or creativity. We just hope when the law comes into effect and the courts are called upon to interpret, they will interpret broadly to advance